One of the best adventures that I'd ever indulged in as a professional is the concept of alternative medicine and pharmacy, the brainchild of my wife, Dr. Carolyn Williams. I am Lonnie Jackson, a graduate of Texas Southern University here in the Third Ward area. And Carolyn, you went to University of Houston. It's over near Third Ward, correct?
Correct. University of Houston is down the street from Texas Southern University, and I graduated from University of Houston Pharmacy School several years ago.
I had retired from pharmacy, so I thought. However, my wife had other plans for me once I left the Harris County Hospital District. Um, she felt that the things that I contributed to the community as working at the hospital district would benefit us on an independent level here in the Third Ward area. And she came up with the idea, well, why don't we just do something different besides traditional pharmacy? What is that? I asked her, and what was she?
And I told him, because of my experience being a chiropractor, that I wanted to do a different kind of pharmacy. I wanted to do a traditional pharmacy with a alternative care slant. And that would mean that we would try to do things here in the pharmacy that would help people get well, stay healthy, and work with them on a healing level versus treating the symptoms after they get sick.
My experience of just being an adult male, particularly since I'm not 20 anymore, there are a lot of challenges that face men. And one of the challenges that men face is trying to preserve and keep good health. The way our society is structured, there are a lot of bad things kind of like in our way, for instance, like fast foods and just a hectic lifestyle where you can't really adequately exercise and do the things that you need to do to stay healthy. Um, as I got older, I saw some things that were facing me medically, and I just wanted to do some things to stop that. Carolyn, with this concept of alternative medicine pharmacy, facilitated me to do some things a little bit differently, and like daily walking for about 20 minutes every day, which has helped me. Uh, she wanted us to eat better, which we actually have more of a veggie green diet, but had no idea that juicing and particularly veggie juicing would be something that would ever be a part of my life. This was something that was kind of like a no-no for me. How could I think of myself drinking spinach, drinking carrot juice on a regular basis? But once you get conditioned to that, it's so easy and it's so much fun.
Well, I was lucky enough to introduce my husband to vegetable juicing, because that was the way that we could receive all the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients we needed in an oral form without eating a whole basket full of vegetables and fruits. We could easily get the vitamins and nutrients and minerals we needed through vegetable juicing. I investigated it some. I was already exposed to it through chiropractic, but once I investigated it, I found out that there were actually specific juices for specific disease conditions that would help the patient either get off their medications completely, or that would heal them in a way that would allow them to reduce their medications through the work with them, with their physician. We don't persuade or encourage people to jump off medications and just get on vegetable juicing. What we do is we encourage them to use vegetable juicing as a healing of the body, so that that would enable them to heal and get better, so their physicians would allow them to reduce their medications or to get off of them completely in some cases.
But and that's really true, and I like what you just said. But for me, the quality of life has been so much better. Even something simple like putting on my socks has been much easier, because now I feel like my joints have been lubricated drinking all of this juice. I can put my socks on with ease now. I don't hurt when I drop something on the floor to pick it up. I used to be like, oh my God, can I get it? But now I can get it with no problem. I can just reach down and just do whatever I want to do when I want to do it. And that has been the highlight of my life, and it has shown and proven to me that juicing can do wonders for you. You can reverse. Um, there are some things that you can reverse medically, and I think this is one thing that's happened for me. This has reversed a lot of my arthritic conditions. It's helped me a lot.
And another way that some people have been encouraged to vegetable juice is because they wanted to lose weight. I have found out that a lot of people that are overweight are also diabetic and also have high blood pressures and also other problems. So a lot of patients that I've had and a lot of people who just come in the store, they want to lose weight because they've been told that if they lose weight, they can also help their diabetes and help their blood pressure and help cancer and help all other forms of illnesses that they only were exposed to medication for in the past. So juicing not only keeps you healthy and makes you feel good, it also treats illnesses in a natural way that's not contraindicated with other medications that the patient may also be on.
Another thing too, particularly in a situation of being a man, as you've seen on commercials that we have on TV now about how can I say ED, erectile dysfunction, and I think this happens to many people, but a lot of people suffer from this due to lifestyle, what they eat, which is not good, and lack of exercise. When you vegetable juice, not only you will not necessarily need to go to the pharmacy and get that blue pill. This vegetable juicing actually gives you desire. It gives you confidence that you need. You sometimes when you take these other medications can actually bring on ED, and that's just how it is. That's the side effects, and that's the price you pay for having just bad health. But vegetable juicing will just make life so wonderful again. You won't worry about local restaurants and eating a lot of fried foods and red meats and things like this. You look forward to juicing spinach and carrots and beets, cucumbers and celery. And later on in the evening, when you want to enjoy your life, you can with confidence.
One other thing that I thought was interesting that sets this pharmacy aside from other ones is that we offer lab tests, cholesterol, glucose tests. We do blood pressure checks. We periodically bring in guest speakers who are nutritional specialists that help people determine what their deficiencies and needs are, because a lot of times people take vitamins and minerals, but they don't know if they're taking what they need or if they're taking the amount they need, or if they're taking things that may not even be a need, which means that could cause problems for them as well. So we have guest specialists who come in, naturopaths and acupuncturists who come in periodically, and they talk to our customers about different ways to determine what their nutritional needs are. So we'll usually announce on the radio that we're going to have someone like Dr. Etta Tong come in, and she'll help them determine what their nutritional needs are based on either disease conditions that they have or based on what they feel like they need. She's able to tell them, well, you really need this particular vitamin, or you need more of this, or you need less of that, or maybe you shouldn't be taking any at all.
So you can see from the testimony, my wife is the expert. She actually is a person who is a scholar when it comes to this. But I'm more like let's see, how can I say this? I'm more of a demonstrator. I like to show you my condition if you will allow me. There was a time I couldn't do this. There was a time I could not do this, but I can do it now because, Carolyn, honey, I'm running to you, sweetie. Juice, juice, juice. That's what I'm talking about.
While my husband is getting his breath after his exercise, I want to let you know that he wasn't able to do that long time ago, and now he is. But we want you to come by Alternative Medicine and Pharmacy at 4401 Dowling, 713-874 0300, and we can introduce you to some of the ideas we've talked about today and just teach you how to heal yourself and to get well and help you to become the person you want to be. This is Alternative Medicine and Pharmacy, 4401 Dowling, 713-874-0300. Please come by, and remember, you are what you eat.